we're gonna move into Zoe's room. Zoe, you've been placed in a stone walled, kind of somewhat furnished. It's very Spartanist in here. It's got a fireplace, a bed, a counter, and a rug in it. Pretty much that's all that it is for furnishings. I mean, besides a pillow and a blanket, but you don't know how long it's been since these have been used. But that doesn't really matter much to you, does it?
It does not. I just need privacy. Shuts the door behind him, make sure it's locked. No one stumbles upon him, and kind of like he's exhausted. He can barely move. He kind of force pushes his book onto a shelf or wherever he can. And just like fucking honestly just lays on the bed. Like literally lays. He's tired of floating around. He's tired of moving. He looks at his arm or one of his tentacles that was smashed to bits, and it's like regrowing itself slowly, like little smaller tendrils kind of intertwining. But it's gonna take time, and it's fucking hurting. He's so. And he lays there, just kind of processing everything. Now that he actually can, and trying to figure out what his next move is as a person, he has a goal in mind. He feels like he told Kain earlier. He just feels like he's been losing at every single battle he's been playing with. And he dwells on that for a moment and then decides what his next step is as he closes his eyes and he reopens them to where his second body is, holding the child still, kind of like just turning himself on. Okay. As he floats to the door, and are the two soldiers there?
Yeah, they're there still.
Has Alfric returned?
Oh God, it speaks again. Um, yeah, Alfric showed up this morning.
Ooh. Can you send him here? It's urgent.
Yeah. Yes, I'll take it. He runs. One of the other guards run off as. A few moments later, the door you can hear unlocking and the door opening up. As in steps Alfric, very pale, eyes sunken. He looks like he hasn't slept or eaten well, but he's holding a bunch of different like papers and a bunch of like books that seems like he wrote in. I've been waiting for you. Had a little bit to drink, but I've got so much to tell you.
As do I. And I fear we don't have much time, but what can you tell me?
Um, the device is starting to work. We were visited by somebody who kind of helped spark some things. Helped show me some things, and I'll be able to complete it soon.
Ooh, who visited you?
A man. He was a traveling scholar who was wandering through the old capital. He didn't know that it was destroyed, and some of the guards picked him up, and I was asking him some questions because he had been traveling around getting different bits of knowledge, and when he felt the energy, he asked about it, and to be honest, I was gonna probably put him in the machine, but then the guard stopped me, and he was talking about a few things that he had discovered on his journeys, and it opened my mind to a few of the answers I was looking for. I didn't tell him anything directly about the device though.
What was this Uh,
I didn't get his name.
You refuse to tell?
Oh no, I just didn't ask. I forgot to ask. I'm sorry.
What did he look like? Was he
Uh, yeah,
a scholar?
he was old. Uh, large, gray matted beard. Balding. Gray brown robes. Yeah. Walked. He walked alongside. I think it was a mule carrying a slightly small but covered wagon filled with his belongings.
No sigil of any kind?
I didn't see any.
Interesting. Is there anything else you wish to tell?
Well, I mean, not in. I mean, we're private, but we're not private. You know what I mean?
I mean, they are speaking telepathically, so the guards just kind of see them looking at each other.
Yeah. He's
How private?
well. If possible, face to face.
Meaning he comes here?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah,
Oh.
above table.
No, he's just trying to figure something out because you can tell that there's like he's dealing with something something he's kind of discovered that seems to be troubling him. He seems frustrated by something and heavily conflicted, and he seems to be kind of like when he walked in. You give me an insight check real quick.
Okay. About to ask. Can I? 19.
When he walked in, he kind of seemed distrusting of the two guards and distrusting of the situation. He kind of walked in with a bit of hesitance. Like he seemed like he was on edge and on guard, like an animal when it feels like it's being stalked by a predator.
Probably not happy with how he's turning out. Maybe. Very well. That brings me to my news. Where did we just come from again?
You just came from Alfric.
The name, Alfred. All right. Alfred was attacked. A member of the Athorian family was kidnapped. Faye invaded the city, killed many people, kidnapped and possessed, I assumed, others, and we have lost a comrade.
Well, what do you mean lost a comrade?
He'll also kind of like scooch in closer. Technically, you can't be quiet or whispering in someone's head, but telepathically try to whisper and scoot closer. Sif, I believe you remember was part of our party.
The guy that was a dog then wasn't a dog?
Exactly. He's a spirit. Correct?
Give me an insight check after you say that. Actually, you know what? I'll function off of the last insight check, the 19. It's still running pretty good. A bit of... Like, you get the feeling that sparked a lot of interest. An uncomfortable amount of interest.
Okay, I'll smile back at him too. Which opens up possibilities. However, he's been since turned into a tree of some sort. I believe his power comes from, what was it, another individual.
Comes from a story. A spirit is something that is this is Alfric starting to explain it to you now. A spirit is something that is born of lore and story, the power of words, very similar to the way of that a god becomes a god through heavy worship and divinity. but in not necessarily worship, but reverence and retellings, and the emotion put into a story is carried into a soul that has passed on, and it is given new life. First of all,
Hmm.
the fact that he knows
Interesting.
anything about gods is concerning.
Yes, we actually met one along the way. Loki, to be precise.
Loki's not a god. Loki is an archfey.
Oh, that's right.
No, that's what he
Still,
said.
and then we. Okay. Good to. Write that down. Write that down. And then we also met a hag who seemed to have targeted Sif. I assume that has something to do with how he came into being.
It could be,
Um,
but where is Sif located?
he's still there, isn't he?
No, he's in the
No,
cathedral.
he.
He was put in a sealed chamber to rest.
That's right. Okay. Yeah, he'll look at him in his eyes, and we went to a cathedral, the cathedral um of the crows of I don't recall who um of the crows. They're an eldritch sibling of my father. I don't know the exact location of the cathedral though, do I? Because we just kind of
Yeah,
appeared there.
yeah. You
Correct.
don't know exactly. All you know is you're somewhere in Turgas.
I'll say somewhere in Turgaz. We just were taken here
Oh, I know where the
by her
cathedral is.
herself.
I've heard about it.
That is where I'm residing until we take off, I presume, in a day or so. Um, which brings me to my other offer. While I reside in here, we have certain privileges that they provide to me, especially as seen as we are related. This machine, and as well as any other sources for this surge and whatnot. Surely there has to be things that you wish to know about it, or maybe something else. Something I can get you while I'm here.
As you're saying that, you suddenly hear from behind you a squawk of a crow. As you look back, there is a rather large crow that kind of hops out of the back corner of the cell, and then as it moves, it starts to shape and morph into a being wearing a black robe in a doctor's mask. It looks to you. You hear a bit of a scoff, and then, like, the feeling of disdain, the room intensifies with some kind of emotion as the crow sprints at you. You then feel hands on the egg, on the seed. You look back. It is Alfric trying to pull the seed out of your hands. Give me an athletics check.
Natural fucking 20.
Yo,
Mm.
let's go.
Did you get a natural 1 or a natural 20?
Natural 20.
Yeah. You, as the hands grab onto it, these, what does it look like? I'm guessing this creature that is acting as you does something to like hold the egg beyond this person's ability to grab it from you.
Fuck. Yeah, he's been waiting for this fucking moment. The whole purpose of him being there is to protect this thing as it's like chest opens up similar to how his does, although more toothy rather than like little tendrils, more like a shark's teeth open up and clamp around it as its arms kind of also begin to hug and squeeze it, as its body kind of folds in, like creaking into it, just like planting itself into the ground, where it's at. Tendrils growing around it, of course, wrapping it in its chest as tendrils also keep him stuck into this floor. Um,
Yeah,
Fuck, and that's where he is right now.
as this happens, the crow passes you, and a black kind of purple energy manifests from its hand as it blasts Alfric back. He slams against the wall, and the crow puts his hands on this creature that is acting as you's shoulder, and you start to feel that feeling, that warping feeling, as standing up from the ground, you see this, what is Alfric, start to change. Tendrils sprout around from what it had legs. A robe drenches down. It stands taller than Alfric, a cloaked, hidden face, but yet a single yellow glowing symbol sits in the center of what would be its forehead. I'll come for that egg, child. And then I'll be complete. And I'll come for
Is this
that
who I?
woman's throne as well. As
Is this who I think it is?
you can think
Like,
whoever it is, but you've seen this person before. You know, yeah, I would say you know who this is. I've got
was this
your
the one floating in the
device.
sky?
It is.
Fuck!
I've got your
We finally
device,
meet
and I'll
face to
have your
face.
seeds. I will become the only Eldritch on this world, and I will have all of Father's power. I'll be seeing you as the darkness consumes. And then you feel that feeling, that pull, that ripping, and then you are separated from the seed. As that creature that is you cannot survive this warping sensation, this warping power, and it's obliterated. But you know that the crow does have the egg. And
Is
you
Alfric still in there?
snap. Alfric was never in there.
Oh, fuck me. Shit! The inside in. Oh, fuck, it did tell me that. Fuck.
Remember, an insight's not a lie detector. It's
Yeah.
only a way to gauge emotion by what you understand it. And you snap. You're back in your vision's back in your body. You're back in the room.
Yeah, as he sits up. He is going to run out of this fucking room. He's gonna go find what's her face. Nice.
You're talking about the Lunara, also known as the Crow Queen.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I must.
You burst through the doors to the dining hall. She sits, the egg being held by the crow that brought you and it here. Well, that form of you and it here.
Oh, so it's here too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That
He's
was
coming.
a close one. He may come for it, but we have defenses. I hope that you and your party are willing to protect our situation. He would most likely not come himself, though creatures under him will.
Yeah, he has a machine that's almost, if not completed already.
Does he know how to operate this machine?
I would assume he would, seeing as who. Fuck. Either I don't know if he was imitating him, or if Alfric's dead already. I don't know what. But I would assume the worst.
Very well. I'll call back some of my crows, and we will ready our defenses for a possible secondary siege. Either your party can stay and assist, or you can leave and do what you will.
I will stay.
Very well. I recommend you try to get as strong as you possibly can. I doubt he will come himself. He's known for strategy but not combat himself, so not unless he knows he is to win.
Very well. I will try to get what rest I can. But we'll stay vigilant
Very well.
as he leaves.
You hear her say, "Place that within the chamber deep below." And then the door shuts behind you. Is there anything else you'd like to do before you head back to bed?
Fucking update. Oh, speaking of, guess who's coming from?
Oh, hey.
Yeah, he needs to tell Kain that Alfric might be dead. Where is Kain? Do I know of her room?
Yeah.
In whatever room she got put in, probably
Okay.
passed out.
Yeah, you would know. You would know which room.
Okay, I'm just gonna pretend this is it. Right here. As he knocks before entering, Syphina would remind him to do.
I was
You
gonna
imagine?
say there's no actual answer, but the door's unlocked.
Starts doing
Chunk,
like
let's
cop
bring it
knock.
He's gonna knock again because at least above table, he does not want to walk in on something else like Yone did, and he doesn't know.
Yone didn't even walk in on it. He watched it through a window.
Bro, traumatized.
After the second knock, you'll hear a very disgruntled, like, groan/growl, and the door opens, and Kain is standing there, staring at you, like, what?
I apologize. I fear Syphina would kill me if I just intruded. I bring.
Syphina's not in here.
I know, I just in general. I have unfortunate news, and it's urgent.
Kain, like, lays her head against the door jamb and is like, just one day, or some shit does not happen.
Be honest,
okay, what?
You did
What
have a
is it?
couple of days on travel that nothing happened.
That don't count. We're traveling.
He'll say, I fear Alfric may be dead or possessed.
At that, she actually seems to wake up a little bit.
May
What do
I
you mean?
come in?
Yeah. She'll step back and hold the door open for you.
He'll float on in. He also just seems so done with fucking everything. Slumping and
A stranger would say, I fucking hate this place.
Yep.
He'll say, I went to go speak with him as I knew he was journeying back. Fuck, why would he talk about the scholar unless he was talking about himself? He being boastful? I don't know. That's what confuses
an
me.
Eldritch being boastful about himself. Where have we heard that before?
Never.
Yeah, he told me a story of an individual coming into town and providing the means to almost, if not complete, the weapon that he was creating. And when the crows came to take the child to safety, he turned into something. He turned into one of the individuals from the sky. You recall it was after we killed Kalistar, correct?
Alistair.
Whatever. Kalistar. One of them who, as Lunara mentioned, I don't know if she actually mentioned it to everyone. as she told me at least, he has attacked this cathedral once already and is coming again. Presumably with the knowledge that Alfric possessed. Or Alfric has fallen to a different master.
Pat, when Alfric originally got turned back into human, I felt that sire bond break.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm Kane's gonna look at Zoe. Give me one moment. And then she's going to close her eyes, and try to find that bond.
It is weak. But it is still there. It is incredibly weak, and you can see... It's almost as if you can picture that... You can picture Alfric, and you can see a tie. Not necessarily chain, but like a thread, like a ribbon that is tied around what your wrist to his wrist. And it is very thin. It is now a thread. And it is coated and dripping this yellow, disgusting, mucus-like ichor, as it is also pouring out of the eyes of Alfric and ears of Alfric. And you can see this yellow sign on his forehead, etched and carved into him, as he looks into the darkness blankly. But you can feel that Alfric is still there, but Alfric is corrupted. Tainted, acting of his own choice, but for a means that, like, power and knowledge has corrupted him. Something has made his soul and his undeath darker. Something is infecting him with evil.
I believe my brother got a hold of him stronger than I was able to.
Kain opens her eyes and, well, he's not dead. Our bond still stands, but... and she's actually going to pull out a sheet of paper and... Ooh, do I really want to do that? She doesn't know shit about Eldritch shit, so she's going to draw the symbol that is on his forehead.
It's the same one I saw, I assume. That was on his
Yeah,
forehead.
I don't like the face that Pat's making there.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't like that face. I don't like that face.
Uh-oh.
Are you
know if
sure
that's-
you want to do that?
Yeah. Can she mess up?
That's the face.
I'm gonna give.
As I see her drawing this, can I stop her?
Yeah.
Because I would know.
Okay.
Before the sign is created. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll reach out his hand, like, literally, like, I guess, fucking stop her, like, literally, like the Force, you.
Firebolt paper.
Honestly, hold up. This thing needs to. He actually, he'll, like, summon his, staff and hold it in front of the paper and just.
Just blows up the paper. Yeah, the paper is just fucking destroyed, shredded, and just gone.
Does he have any fire? He wants to make sure his shit's fucking gone.
There's a fireplace.
Yeah, just
Staring at him,
like you know, and just shove into the fire.
A bit
make
of
sure that
yellow
he-
flame sparks up.
Ew.
Just be careful around those runes and symbols.
Yeah, but that's carved into his head.
It is
Currently.
him.
I'm so glad that didn't happen. I was like, oh
I didn't think about that
no.
either for a second.
See, above table, I was like, drawing that symbol is a bad idea. But Kain doesn't know that.
Woo! My God.
Thankfully,
Alright.
Zoe
Now
did.
Kain does know that.
Like my heart's literally racing. That could have been so bad.
Oh, real
I can
bad.
only imagine.
Oh, hey, your defenses? Yeah, it doesn't really matter. They're inside now.
Yeah. Yeah. That would have been
Would have been round 2 of
Really different
that first grand quest.
yeah, so he still is loyal to you,
No.
just connected.
I don't know. To be honest, I don't know much about my own species.
Kind,
I don't
my
know
own
much
kind.
about vampires
I mean
or
species.
how they work.
That makes sense to me.
So I don't know if I could still control him. Maybe if I was more in tune with my vampire side, I could. I mean,
Perhaps now's the time for that.
what?
For you to learn of your species, your line,
Well,
your
that was
history.
that was my plan after I got some sleep.
Good. I think that's all the news I bring. I will leave you to your devices.
Oh yeah, sleep is definitely going to be easy now.
Yeah.
Especially
he
looking
will
at
leave.
what she saw in her head. Very well. Does Kain do anything before trying to go back to sleep?
This is probably going to be a bad idea to do after Zoe has left the room, but
Mm.
after Zoe leaves, she wants to try to focus on that bond again, and see if maybe she can push some of her own power into it to, like, I don't know, push back the yellow shit?
Very well. Very well.
I bet you're right.
I'm scared.
So, you go through the process of trying to find that bond again. You begin to focus. Close your eyes. Follow the trail. And as you get closer and closer, you start to see him again. That yellow ichor dripping from the thread. Him staring into the darkness. You can see him again.
Well, I don't know. Talk to her. I'm gonna try to talk to her.
What do you say?
Alfric, can you hear me?
A bit of the head shifts your direction, but not much. He then seems to turn away from you, facing the opposite direction. Back, turn to you.
He's covered in this yellow shit.
It's coming out. Last you saw it was coming out of his eyes, his ears, his nose, his mouth. It was pouring out of him. Like when you put holes in one of those little squeezy things and it just oozes thickly out.
Is there any part of him not coated in it?
I mean, some of his body, it doesn't seem to have drenched him fully.
I feel like I'm regret this so. She is going to try to reach out and touch one of the spots on him not coated in this yellow shit.
You reach out a hand. The hand gets closer. You can feel your own hands shaking with a bit of uneasiness and fear. Start to feel a primal instinct. You're not sure what it's saying, but as you go to touch, suddenly he whips around, grabs you, and screams, "He is mine!" And you are ripped out of this and staring at the wall of your room, panicking, breathing deeply. You feel something painful on your hand. As you look down, there's a single line and a bit of yellow ichor dripping from it.
Yeah. Hold on. Do I have spell slots? I'm gonna try to cast Cure Wounds on it.
It does not go away.
Fuck. Oh no!
It seems like the piece of it seems like it's not full, but it's a single line. And it looks like the line that you were starting to draw on the paper before you were stopped. Pretty much the symbol that you saw. I'm going to explain this so that the viewers can see it. The symbol, the yellow dripping symbol that Kain saw and Zoe saw and Zoe knows is a crescent moon-like circle. Kind of like it is a crescent moon, but without the secondary fill. So it's a half circle pitched with a line and then two horizontal or what vertical diagonal lines going either way. Yeah, slanted lines on either side of the circle, and then 3 yellow lines going through the half circle, with the center one being the longest. On your hand is the longest line.
Oh god. Kane's gonna walk out of her room and go to Zoe's.
Very well. Zoe, you've just made it back to your room.
I just made it back. Everything's off. I'm tired. I'm ready to sleep. He like casts his book again. He puts the staff on the wall. His shield he like brings out of himself and he puts it on the wall as well. And he's disrobing whatever. He's tired. He just wants to sleep for fucking ever. And he knows now fucking Alfric and now fuck. He
And
almost
then
died. He was almost
hear,
here and he just appeared. And he hits the bed, you know. Just
Knock,
finally...
knock, knock on your door.
Knock, knock, knock.
A rapid knock, 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 knock on your door.
it's
Syphina, you're like on the other side of the room. Like it goes Zoe,
He's going back and
Kain. It goes Zoe, Kain, Trevor, but on the other side of Zoe is Well, I would say it actually goes Zoe, Syphina, Trevor, Kain. And so you hear this like bang, 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 bang. I doubt Syphina has fully fallen asleep yet.
damn it, we're not getting this full rest, are we?
Well, it's not my door.
No, but it sounds
What are
panicked. Do you want to
What are
answer
those
it?
kids doing?
I mean, do you want to see what's going on, or do you just want to like, nope, fuck it, they can do it themselves?
It's a rest.
Not my problem.
You're big kids.
I might just get up and just like poke my head out. Is there something wrong? You guys good?
You immediately see a mark on Kane's hand. Kain is banging like rapidly, not even really paying attention to you, but banging rapidly on Zoe's door. This mark on her hand that has this yellow ichor dripping from it.
Zoe is on high alert. Also, he is as soon as he hears the knocking, he's gonna hold out his hand and swing the door open.
Safina looks at Kain, steps back in the room, closes the door, and puts her head back against the door. Just leans it for a second. Opens the door again, steps out. Okay, what's going on?
Yeah. Zoe is standing on one side of Kain, Syphina on the other.
Hold that thought, Syphina, real quick.
And he'll say,
Kane's
"Hurry."
just gonna show Zoe her hand.
Safina's walking away to go knock on Trevor's door. If this is gonna be something,
Yeah.
it's just gonna have to.
Trevor,
I'll
you
say,
hear a knock on the
come in.
door.
Come in.
Trevor just kind of groans and says, "Someone better be dying." And he gets up and he goes and he opens the door.
Oh,
She's like,
Kain-
she just
Kain
grabs
will
him.
Go into Zoe's room.
Yeah.
Like, come in.
As Zoe will shut the door.
We're gonna go knocking at the door. What is going on in there, you guys?
He's kind of holding his hand up too. Let me see. He'll say to Kain, "We don't have much time. If you
So
want to tell them everything, you can." And he'll like kind of cup her hand. Look at
As you are
and
holding
he'll-
the hand,
not touching.
a
Not
second.
touching.
I know. As the hand is being kind of cupped there, a second line carves into Kain. Kain, it is excruciating, extremely painful. It feels like your hand is being ripped apart, reconstructed backwards, then ripped off and put back again and again and again and again and again and again.
I have to cut your hand off.
Okay, so Saifina, as you're knocking on the door, you hear Kain scream in utter agony.
Step back and Trevor, close the door.
I'm about to say he'll open the door again because he knows
Yeah.
something is.
Trevor's
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
Trevor was about to
There's
body
about to
through
be a
that door
paladin
with
coming
Bennett.
through that door.
He
I
opens the door.
imagine
he
like
comes
a
through.
foot coming up, a foot going forward, the door opening, a heavy step.
That's what I.
That's pretty much exactly what happened, except that Trevor's not wearing like the top half of his armor. He's built like the guy that plays like fucking Jack Reacher on Amazon, and he's holding Themis.
Themis might need to cut this hand off. Okay.
What?
Love table.
Wait, I use a bow!
I know.
Not for much longer, you fucking don't.
Learn how to use your feet or something.
Okay.
I'm not
please
near a
understand.
coconut.
All right, what's up, Saifina?
What? Someone please explain what is going on.
As he screams.
Well, hold on. Some of this is gonna have to be explained by Zoe because I don't know entirely what's going on. All I know is something is wrong with Alfric, and I tried to use my, I guess you'd call it sire bond.
A third
With
line
him?
appears on your hand.
Fuck. Oh.
Maybe
I don't
did
know
you
what's
touch
going
it?
on.
Did you
Keep
touch it,
talking
Kain?
and fix the problem first.
I didn't touch the symbol! I didn't touch the yellow ichor that was pouring out of him. I just tried to see if I could touch him.
Kain,
Kain,
shut
he's
the fuck up.
possessed.
Zoe, can you fix this?
I don't think I can. That's what I'm saying. I think the hand needs to come off and her hand needs to be burnt, like the letter was.
Trevor
Themis
looks
is
at
the-
Kain.
This is the thing. Themis would be able to. Unless it possesses Themis, then we're fucked.
Trevor just kind of looks at Kain for a moment and looks at Themis, and he just kind of closes his eyes for a minute and he's like, Themis, any ideas?
I don't
Can't let
know.
the symbol complete.
I haven't seen this before. Aren't we surrounded by a bunch of Eldritch people? Can't we ask them? Where's one of those things?
I don't think we have time, but he'll call out, like he'll use thaumaturgy and kind of just send out this signal of SOS, I guess, in deep speech.
I mean, Lunara can't come
Freak it
to
out.
us.
One of the
No.
crows can try.
Yeah,
don't know.
remember, it's very much like a hive mind, as you hear from throughout the castle. What is happening? Why is that person's presence seem to be manifesting?
He'll look at Kain.
He may have taken over my child.
And
Oh, no, he definitely took over my child. And I tried to break through it.
explain to me exactly what is going on.
The symbol's almost complete. He will be here if we don't do something.
Do you need the
Cut it
hand?
off, Tremor!
I can burn it. That would work.
Gonna burn it after.
Do you?
No, she actually looks at Trevor and says, cut it off.
All right, Trevor, without hesitation, brings Themis down right at her wrist.
And off comes the hand. The blade's holy light burns the the wrist cauterizing it. The hand, you watch as the third mark starts to the circle starts to appear and it starts to twitch and move.
Trevor swings Themis around, kind of a flourish, and stabs right through the hand.
The hand
And he's going to
is
channel a divine smite.
the hand is stuck. The divine smite goes into it, but is consumed.
Fuck off.
Fuck.
Syphina.
I'm gonna do produce flame. I'm gonna try to shoot at it with it.
Yeah, the hand ignites in fire and starts to. You can hear popping and wheezing as it just is gone. The yellow light flashes bright, a smile in the flame, and then it's gone.
I'm gonna turn immediately to Kain, and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Kain.
The hand does not come back.
Kain, you
No, that
touched
would be
it.
rejuvenate.
Of course. But I'm
Trevor
going
just
to
kind of
actually.
cracks his neck, and he looks at Zoe and Kain. What the fuck just happened?
And
Touched
Kane's
it.
gonna look kind of at Zoe like, I don't really know.
There's a being who attacked this citadel, a very strong, an Eldritch one who has been in competition with my patron, and has seemingly possessed Alfric, and almost possessed Kain. He's staring daggers at her, like disappointed, angry, and I was almost here in the cathedral. He is coming still with the weapon that Alfric was making. And we are in high alert. We are bringing back the other crows to prepare for a siege.
So,
Potentially.
this thing that possessed Alfric knows we're here.
He does.
How does it know we're here?
That one's not my fault.
That was not you. Believing he was Alfric, I was relaying the current events of shit the last
Bane.
week
Yeah.
or so.
Okay. So, you were relaying information to someone who probably didn't actually need to know the information.
It was for the
Kain-
kingdom, to help the kingdom that just fell to a bunch of fae. I was setting up diplomatic relations with their kingdom.
Kain, how? Just how?
Zoe came to me, said that there was something wrong with Alfric. That he had spoken to him, but it wasn't him, and he was concerned that Alfric was dead. When Syphina accidentally undid my original turning of Alfric, I felt the bond break. So I went looking for that bond. It's not broken. Alfric is not dead. He is consumed by something. But I wanted to see if I could help him. If I could shift some of my power into the bond and strengthen it to give him a fighting chance against whatever this creature is. And then she kind of waves her now nub at where her hand was, and this is what came of it.
Trevor just kind of sighs and pinches the bridge of his nose. On one hand, he absolutely understands the kind of maternal drive to try to help Alfric from Kain. On the other hand, he's just irritated with this entire situation, and he just kind of sighs and shakes his head, and he goes, "There's nothing we can do about this tonight." And he just kind of looks down at the nub.
Which is black, by the way. It doesn't look like a clean cut. It looks like you cauterized it. Half of her forearm is black. Because he does radiant damage.
He just kind of looks at the nub, looks at Kain, looks at Zoe. And he just sighs and shakes his head, and he walks out of the room.
I just, above table, I get the vibe of Minerva McGonagall. Why is it always you three?
Yeah, as he's walking out, you hear him muttering, "The two smartest people in our party, and they keep making stupid fucking... Like, it's just, like, he's just the stupid... And he's just, like, he's just walking out of the room. He goes into his room, and you just hear a heavy slam as the door shuts. About 2 seconds later, you hear the sound of him falling into his bed.
Oh, Dad's angry.
Yeah. That's literally what I was thinking.
Safina's gonna look at Kain. If you could get a mage hand, maybe that would help. Okay. Well,
Lamia has over a 100
Fine.
pound draw. Mage hand's not gonna help with that.
Mm-mm.
I'm too tired to deal with this problem right now. I don't have a solution for you.
No one's dying.
let's-
I'm going to bed.
Can we just try to have a better rest of the night? Please don't burn anything down. Thank you.
Don't do anything.
I'm
Don't
not
look at
looking
anything.
fire
Don't
for
touch
all.
anything.
I'm about to say, I
Especially don't
have a
touch
mind
anything.
ass.
Don't
Follow
touch
her
anything.
ass.
Don't talk to anybody that we don't need to talk to. Don't say anything. Just okay. And sorry, that includes mentally talking. Okay, thank you. Okay.
He'll just shake his head.
I didn't say
Yeah.
anything. I thought things.
And she's gonna look at you, Kain, and it's like, Kain, I'm really sorry. She doesn't know what else to say, and she'll go to bed. It's not like she can fix her hand that's cut off.
No, because unfortunately, I think regeneration is a 7th level spell.
There's
Good thing
always
We're going to a giant library.
Fucking crows. Yeah. Well, I don't
she
have a
leaving?
hand anymore.
Sifina has left. It is now just
Why would
Zoe
you
and
touch
Kain.
it?
The internal child. I didn't because I wanted to. So
Sorry,
yeah,
my son's having a meltdown.
Zoe. Yeah. Zoe said, "Why did you
I'm
touch
mentally
it?"
having a meltdown too, because oh my god. He will say, "Why did you touch it?" I know why,
Yeah,
but why?
I was trying to help Alfric. I made him. He is my responsibility.
It's more of a child to you than I guess child is to me. Zenith, I mean. I understand. But please assume the worst going forward.
It'd be a little easier to know what not to fuck with if you didn't keep things so close to the chest there, Zoe. And with those words, she's going to walk out.
And he'll close the door behind her.
Kain's like goes to open the door. His hand's not there.
Fuck, that was my main hand.
I just hear a thump, just running to the door. And he'll like reach out and like pull the staff to his hand, and he'll look it in the eyes, and
I am now.
we're reaching the end
Looks-
game. It feels. He's taking out our pieces one by one. I don't know what to do next. If there was a time to speak with you, it would be now. I don't know who to trust, and I can only rely on you. And with that, he'll kind of close his eyes and like put, their foreheads together. As he says, "You're right. Maybe she's right. It's time to stop hiding behind a mask." As he reaches up to his face, and he kind of holds it in his hands, and he kind of, like a porcelain mask, kind of just takes off his face, and behind it is just a void, just blackness. As his hair begins to reach out and grow and move, like as if it were alive around the bottom of his face, kind of engulfing everything. As and where his eyes were, these beams begin to glow. Fewer, smaller ones on the side begin to appear, and his third eye also just appears as more of a vortex, similar to the way his spells are. As his horns still stay the same, but his head is covered in this goopy liquid. Similar to what they just saw. Awkward. But as the mask that one of our other games we used to have has become, his face is finally taken off his mask and put on the mask. But on his actual face, feeling as if this home is telling him that maybe, and Kain also, it's just time to stop hiding. At least to the people who've literally like died for him in some instances. But he'll look back. He'll hold his like face and kind of, I guess he'll put it in his body just later, whatever. As he looks back at the staff and like tries to connect with it as he used to, but just doing his best as he tries to drift off to sleep, as how they used to. That's how he learned of his fathers. He used to dream his memories.
With
do that one more time.
Yes. And with that, we'll come to an end of tonight's session. The question of things, the reveal of a story hidden from the viewers and hidden from the players and party is starting to come to view, much like the others' troubles manifested in Denza and showed themselves in different ways. So must Zoe's. And in time, all our masks will be taken off and our true selves revealed. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Go check out all our social medias, such as Facebook, Instagram, Patreon, TikTok. Drop a comment if you liked it and what part you liked. And who do you think Zoe's main bad guy is based on? I bet some of you people out there will know. If you want to support us to help us grow and improve our show, yeah, go ahead and go check out the merch over at TTRPG swag/Storytellers Tales, or go become a Patreon over on our Patreon. And if you can't help us financially, that's fine. You can help us socially by sharing. You can help us just as much by sharing it with your friends, your family, your loved ones. And remember, because Sif's not
Tell
here.
your grandma.
Yeah, tell your grandma. See you guys later. Bye-bye. Thank you for joining another episode. And remember, everyone, every view, every like, comment, subscription helps us keep building these worlds, telling these stories, and bringing more adventures to the table. A special shout out to our players, our dungeon master, and everyone behind the scenes who helped make this show possible. And an extra thank you to our community. You support us more than you know. If you want to help the channel grow, check out our Patreon. Even joining the free tier helps support the channel, keeps you connected with updates, and lets you be a part of the Storyteller's Tales community as we continue to grow our channel and tell more stories. A huge shout out to our Patreon supporters and everyone who's shared the show, commented on the episode, or told a friend about us. You help keep the dice rolling. And a special shout out to our Realm Shaper tier member, Lauren Sullivan. Thank you very much. And until next time, everyone, remember, tell your grandma. See ya.